The Amazing Spider-Man, particularly the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. So, Andrew Garfield, as far as I know, the actor. So, let's go. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hit pause. If I go too fast, we're going to start with his eyes. Probably the easiest sort of Spider-Man eyes, I would say. Easier than the ones with like all the lenses and stuff like that. So, head will be up here. You can mark it out if you want, like top of the head, chin. But we're going to start with the eyes, just along here, and then work around them. So, go. We've got that, so we'll mark that little symbol, right? That little box for the middle of his eyes, right? Just make things easier, somewhere in the middle to build from. Okay, and his eyes are either side of this, right? So we go from this corner, you're going to go this way, right? So you're going to go up. And they're real curvy. And they end in a spike at the top, right? And a spike down here as well. So you've got a little bend in them. So it curves up, down, and back up a little bit at the end. Because you want to add these little spikes, right? So there's like a little spike there, and then a little spike that comes down that way. So it kind of looks like a boat if you looked at it from that side. Kind of if you drew water here, right? And then you want to go down and around. So you're going to go real down, real far on these ones. They're real like big eyes, right? So this one like goes all the way down to there, and then you'll curve it around and bring it back up, right? So very big. It's kind of like a D, like a letter D, a capital D, you know, that sort of a shape, just kind of curvier and bumpier, pointier at the top, pointier up here. It's the rough shape. Then you go with the white on the inside. So you're kind of just copying that shape again, right? So you're going to go, just follow the line. It's kind of wide at the top. So you're just sort of following that a bit, and it's kind of like skinnier down here, a little bit wider up there. And we're real close to the edge of the eye now, at the back. And then we go join them together. Okay. So that's the shape of his eye, and we're going to try and replicate this over here. So like a mirror image. Try and copy that. So we do from here, this little corner, and you got that little point, and then we go up, curve it up and down, and then back up to the point back here. And then this goes down quite far. You've got that little curvy section at the bottom there. And then we'll bring this down. Right. Now, same on the inside. So you'll have that little pointy section here. And then you want to trace around. So you want to do that same sort of line again. And then we'll go down around. Like so. Now, so his chin is roughly here, okay? And top of his head is like right up near the top of my page. So we'll go up there. right up there. Okay, so like this and this are nearly the same. I would say like this space is a little bit bigger than this. So like your halfway point would be there, like there to there. And that's about the same. See that? So this is like a little bit lower. That's all. So there to there is bigger than here to here, like by a little bit. It's not much. Depends. If you wanted to like tilt his head forward, it would probably be the same then. Or back even. Like back that way. Make more sense. But your halfway point is about there, like just above that. So if you're looking for proportions. So we go for the jaw. So we go, it's kind of, he's got kind of a round head. So it's not like a strongy jaw. But maybe we'll give him a jaw. I like giving them jaws. Right, and then we'll go, keep going around. Okay, and then we go all the way to the top. Keep going around. Try your best anyway. Boom. Right, and that's the general shape for Spider-Man's head. So this Spider-Man has loads of webbing, right? So we might do the webbing on the face first, and then we'll go draw the body and then do webbing on the body. So he's like the most webbing, and Spider-Man's webbing always takes ages. So we're going to just go for it. And we're going to go black line. You could do the silver if you wanted. So we'll go down this way. Coming down this way. Squeaky marker. This is different to the other ones. I got different markers. That one going that way. Real squeaky. And then the ones that go up here. So up the middle. That way, and then there's like a few more in behind here. Okay. And then we have the circle ones that go all around, right? So let's go. So we'll go, yeah, they're kind of straight enough. They're not like super curvy lines or anything. I'll just go around in a circle sort of pattern like that, right? And then, so that circle, imagine it goes around this way. his webbing is different, so it goes like down across this way and then goes around the head real sort of skinny around here. Around the back it looks like. So he's got like an extra one. There. Right, and then so this is the most time consuming part of drawing Spider-Man. Especially this Spider-Man, because he's got the most out of all of them. And a couple more. There. Okay, so his neck, right? So we're kind of 3/4, right? So center line for his chest kind of curves right down this way. Right, so his kind of chest curves that way, and his neck comes out down here, and the neck on this side down that way. So these come out to shoulders, pretty wide. Don't mind my squeaky marker. Goes out that way. And then his tricep and arm goes down there. So you got like a little bump that comes out. Then his arm goes out that way. And then his bicep will be just in here, quite long. And then on this side we can see his chest and his body, right? So like chest line and sort of ribs go down that way. So over here, we've got the red separated, right? So it like goes that way, and then it comes down, in, down here. And this side goes down, down there. Now you can add some, well, this one goes down his arm actually. And his body, back of his body there. Okay, so that's like our body position. Might be an extra little seam or something that way, and like some armpit stuff. So his collarbone will be neck muscles there. Collarbone will go sort of across here, kind of, you know, the top of his chest, just for some anatomy, and like his ribs and things. But he's mostly just webbing now. Webbing and the spider in the middle. So we'll draw the spider first, right? And it's a real long one, so the legs go real long. They might go really farther down than my page, but we just get it all in first, right? So he's got like 2 spikes there, and then 2 more different than what we're used to seeing. And then, so the legs start to go out then this way. Right, and like his body is like down here, so it'll just help to get the size of it. So that's like his body, and they come out to like the legs there. So in these spaces where the legs come out, 2 come down each side here, and 2 come out at each side and go up. So say like here first. And they are like colored black, so you could do it just pure black if you wanted. Or you could go dark gray or silver. I think they're black though. They look kind of off black or off gray on the screen. And they go real far down now. Right off my page. Right, and then we go again. And it goes down. That way. Okay, and they go quite long, right? They go further. So if you have more room, like the middle ones are real long. Now, so webbing, right? So he has that line right down the middle, right? It goes up his neck. Down his chest, so follows the curvature. Like that. And then he has a good few either side, right? So we'll go chest line actually there, then like that. So the webbing sort of helps with the form of the thing, you know, it kind of helps him. Hard to explain. Look a bit more sort of round, I guess. And then these lines that come down his arm there as well. So we'll go to the other side. There's a bit of a gap here, right? So he's got some cross ones. So like he's got some webs that come across the top of his chest here, right? So there's like a gap in that, and then one that goes in the middle here, and down the body. And then there's another gap. It's strange. So we'll get these done first anyway. Curving that way. Nice. Right. So there's a gap then in this one again. So I'm just trying to figure it out now. So bumping there, right? So this goes all the way around, like his neck and stuff. Another line here. Right? Now this is weird. So there's another line here. Oh yeah, I think that makes sense now. And then in here, so there's one on its own, sort of that goes down that way, right? Right, and that is bound together by these. So that little section is like wider than the rest. That's interesting. Never even noticed that before I drew it. Funny things you notice when you draw them. Right. I think that's all the webs. So say there's actually one that comes down his arm then, that way. So that's all the webs on the neck. Maybe one more here. Right, and then we have to do the ones that come across. Now there is loads of these, like it's ridiculous. So we'll just start with the neck maybe and work our way around. Go. So like we'll get the levels first, how many we need to do, and then we'll build out, right? So I'm just going down the middle just to kind of work out the spacing of it. Right, something like that, right? So that's the spacing. So then you have to go out from all these around his body. So I'm just going to power through this, right? And we'll just go. We'll just go for it. Okay, that's one side. Go again. Okay, my hand is sore. God, never want to do that again. So probably will though, let's be honest. Spider-Man is a good character to draw. There he is, Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Bye.